You know, you have good days, you have bad days, and you just have to take it one day at a time. How has life changed after Cade has passed? A lot. I think this loss has made me realize how important every day is. You know, I took every day for granted. I believe that, you know, tomorrow will come. I didn't know that tomorrow would be the last day of my son, but it's the harsh reality, it's the truth, and it's very, very hard to lose your son or your child or someone you love so much, because as parents, from the time they're born, you prepare them to face this world without you, and you don't prepare yourself to face the world without them. And that's very difficult, but life goes on. I wish I had a solution or an easy fix to this, but there isn't.
A parent never expects to outlive their child. So when Cade died, it really created an impact in our family. We've always been a tightly knit family of four, the Manuel family. It's the simple things. When we go to a restaurant, we still say a table for four. When we get into a taxi, Cade used to always sit in the seat up front beside the driver, and Seth, my youngest son, my husband and I used to sit at the back. But now, when we get into a taxi, Seth sits up front and my husband and I at the back. When we play a board game, we really miss Cade because he used to always be there. He was the fourth player. I'd compare this void or vacuum that has formed with his absence, with his demise, his deaths, whatever you want to call it, very similar to a car. That sounds really weird, but a car has four wheels. And if one wheel is taken off, it's just stranded. It's just standing there on the side of the road. And that's basically where we are right now as a family after Cade's death.
Hi there, Cade. This is something from way back. Every night when I settle down to read before going to sleep, I remember the times when you were a wee lad and I used to read bedtime stories to you. I sure miss those nights, because soon enough you had learned how to read. Now, all that I can tell you, Cade, is read on and let your imagination soar. Love you, Cade.
Hi Cade, just wanted to share a lovely memory that I have of when you were a kid, and we used to take these short drives down to the Tirumalaram house, and I used to strap you in at the back seat there, and Tiny Tot used to keep peering out of the window at the scenery going by and the people and everything, and used to talk to me and ask me questions and talk to me about the things that you're seeing. And even today, actually, when I take a drive with a couple of friends and their kids are strapped into the back, I remember that scene of seeing you there looking out of the window and admiring things around you. Well, the solace is that possibly through your eyes which you donated, you still watch the world around you. So, cheers.
The week leading up to Cade's death was at the hospital, and frankly speaking, it was a blur. We were asked to make multiple decisions, there was a surgery involved. The doctors tried everything they could to save him, but we were left with the difficult decision to make at the end, to let him go. At that point, when we were overwhelmed with this sorrow, all we could think of was creating some beauty out of the whole situation. He was just 18 years old, and he had already accomplished so much more than others at that age. He was one of the most courageous people I've ever come across in my life. And we believed that he still had so much more to give. And so it was not difficult for us to make that decision. We didn't even think. We just immediately requested the doctors to process organ donation. And that's when they told us that because of the severity of his injuries, we couldn't do that. And of course we were sad about that. And then one of the surgeons approached and said, but you can donate his eyes. And we were happy to do that. A lot of people ask us, did somebody lead us to this decision? No, nobody led us to the decision. It just naturally happened. There was no thought behind it. It was just natural reaction to that situation for us. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It was as simple as that.
To be honest, it wasn't something that we had to think about too much. In our time of grief when Cade was in hospital, we didn't think of it. But when it was brought to our notice, it was a very natural choice for us. I don't think organ donation is something that we should be thinking about, because in our loss, if we can't help another person, then what are we doing? So I feel that when we made that decision to donate Cade's organs, we knew it was the best, because taking into consideration Cade, how young he was, we felt that it's just best that he be able to donate his organs to help someone live a better life. Unfortunately, due to his severity of the infection, most of his organs, deteriorated, and it was, they couldn't harvest them. But we were glad that at least his corneas were donated and used, and whoever is the recipient, we bless them. I mean, I bless them. I hope that person's quality of life, or those people's quality of life, improves, and they can see the beautiful world that Cade lived in and enjoy it.
Hi kitty boy, I miss you a lot. Whenever I have the bucket biryani, I think of you. Not forgetting how much you love the bucket biryani. Love, Auntie Ophi. God bless you, my son. Love, Nana.
Now that Cade's corneas have been donated, there is a certain sense of peace, because I feel that my son hasn't left me. He's still around, and it feels different. I don't know how to put it into words, but I might have lost my son, but I still feel he's around, because not only is he in our hearts always, but knowing that a part of him is alive and functioning in this world through someone else, it still feels that Cade is with us. So I feel that organ donation helps you with your grief and helps you cope with the loss without feeling that the loved ones are no more.
Come down. Cade, my son, just in time. Save us the match.
That's an easy question actually to answer, because I don't think we can ever leave Taiwan now that we know our son is still here. Taiwan is home. Taiwan is where my family is. So we would always be here. But who knows what tomorrow holds. But as of now, I believe that we would always stay in Taiwan.
I've never been particular about living in a particular country, a particular city, particular location. I really didn't, and I don't care, as long as I have my family around me. Cade was a big part of my heart, and still is. And for me, I've always believed home is where the heart is. Since Cade died in Taiwan, Taiwan is home.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when the bird, bird, bird. The bird is a winner when the bird.
Hey, Cade, you alright, mate? thing I remember about this song, particularly whenever I hear this song, I remember you, me, Rebecca, and your brother and your dad in the car, blasting it out, and we just laughed and laughed, and your dad just kept rewinding it and playing it again. So the next day, you contacted me on Facebook Messenger, and I sent you the chords for this song, and that's what I remember. So anyway, another thing is I'm wearing my Batman t-shirt, just to remind you that Batman is the greatest superhero precisely because he has no powers and he gets to stop Catwoman. So there you go. Take it easy, mate. Cheers.
Hey kid, what's up? Every time I spin an Iron Maiden record, I think of you. Rock on, buddy. Cheers.
Hi, Cade, buddy. Just a trip down memory lane when you visited us in Chennai. You asked me, what is the important thing to do to join the gym? And I said, your food diet. For a moment, we kept quiet and then we burst out laughing. We knew neither the manuals or the Ferraras can have a food diet. And it was hysterical. Take care. Love, Uncle Timpy.
Hi Cade, how are you? I started school, it's been 1 year and I really miss you. It's been everything you said. Especially the fact that you said I told you so, you shouldn't go to school. I've been bullied a lot, so I just wish you were here to help me like you did when we were in taekwondo class and tell all the kids who were bullying me to shove off. I love you, most just loves beyond infinity. Love you, Cade.
Number one is support them in their endeavor to make organ donation more accessible to those patients that need it. Create an awareness so that a life can be saved, or even if not saved, at least made better. And I think it's important that all of us think or feel that by being a part of the organ donation family, we are doing something good, because we have one life, and if we can share that with another person or somebody else to make their life better, to make a family whole, and so that people can love each other for a longer period of time, I think it will be great. And through Cade's donation, we would like to be involved and more active in creating an awareness through organ donation. Hi Cade, just wanted you to know that all of us love you. Most as lots beyond infinity. take care, Baba.